guys, so we start off our journey in Tribhuvan Domestic Airport in Kathmandu. You can choose any airport you want all over the country, but I was in Kathmandu that time, so I went through Tribhuvan Airport. Um, so we are taking a 9 a.m. flight to Bhadrapur. It is about 1.5 hour flight. On the way to Bhadrapur, make sure you get a seat on the left side of the plane, as you'll get to enjoy the beautiful Himalayan range from above. All the way to Bhadrapur, you can even play this game called Spot Mount Everest. Like you have to spot the Mount Everest basically. So I got it correct on the fourth time. So at 11 o'clock, I landed in Bhadrapur, very hot and humid weather with stretches of land. If you guys are planning to like make a stop here, don't, because there's literally nothing. For me, me and my dad, we directly took a taxi from the airport. It costed around 1500 Nepalese rupees. That must be around, wait, let me calculate, around 937.5 Indian rupees. So this is the Bhadrapur highway. So on the opposite side is the Bhadrapur town, like a little town, and this is the way we go to the borders. Now there's going to be a lot of video clips about the road that I'm taking, because literally like half of my traveling was in a car. So this is about 1.5 kilometers away from the border. On the way to the border, you get to see many interesting things. The road is not boring at all. For some of you who don't know what Tokla farming is, Tokla Chai is a very popular Nepalese tea brand owned by the royal family. On the way, you can see stretches of land covered with tea, and it's amazing. Now we're 1 kilometer away from the border, and it's 1 o'clock, and you can already feel that Indian vibe in this area. Though we're still in Nepal, there's a lot of things that looks very Indian. So this is the last stop. We can't go any further from here. We cannot take any Nepalese vehicle any further from there to wait, so we take a left turn. From here onwards, to get to the border, you have to take one of these tuk-tuks driven by one of these people. It heads up, like once you stop your taxi there comes a bunch of people who like try to like fight you off and like get money. They keep telling you not to park here, but then you're allowed to park there. They'll even ask you money, and they'll even like cut cheats like that, but then you just have to tell them that you're crossing the border and then you don't want to pay anymore and that the taxi is leaving. There are also going to be a lot of people who's going to come around, and they're going to ask you if you want to exchange money in black, but you have to say no to them because it's illegal, and if they find out in the border, you can get arrested. So we chose this tuk-tuk to take us to the border. It was tuk-tuk, basically auto. So, and yeah, we set sail to the border. So this is the midpoint. That over there is Nepal, and across the river is India, and you can see a lot of people walking back to Nepal from India. So here there are no vehicles allowed, there is nothing allowed, and only such autos hash tuk-tuks are allowed. And as you can see from there, you can see welcome to India. Over there are oil trucks waiting to enter Nepal or going back to India. So only such trucks are allowed, and vehicles with special permissions are allowed to go here. From here onwards, you cannot even take the tuk-tuk across, so you have to walk. So here I am walking with a luggage in scorching sun towards India. At this point, I felt as if I wanted to just drop out of college and just redo it again if there were going to be any online classes. So as you can see, there are many people lined up there. They are being tested for COVID, and to be honest, it was very bad because the people who were testing for COVID weren't wearing any masks or gloves. They were simply just like using the thermometer, as in that electrical like machine one. After you pass the COVID-19 test, you have to register yourself of who is going with you and why you're going to India, and you have to provide certificates. I didn't get to take a lot of videographies because they asked me to delete it, but the most problem you'll have is while registering yourself, the first step, because they'll do a lot of kitch and they want you to take out money from your pocket and give them. As soon as you cross the borders, this is what you see. There are a bunch of drivers waiting for people or something. It's best if you already book a cab, like waited, because after you cross the border, it's going to be very hard for you to find any cab. So make sure that you already book a cab before you come there. Now we are going to Bagdora Airport, and there's me all suited up to board my flight, which is at 5 o'clock in the evening. There were a lot of people, and there was nothing to be scared about. However, the precautions that they were taking were very bad. As you can see, that there are lots of people just cramped up together, and there wasn't any social distancing, and they were just wearing masks. That's it. For them, that was enough precautions. So over there it's written no photography allowed, but I took videos and photos anyways because I was so pissed off for them not letting me take videos and pictures in the border. So yeah, a little bit of rebel did no one harm, right? So thank you guys for watching my vlog. I hope you guys got a little information about how it is like crossing borders. Thank you.